How you guys all doing today? You guys could probably see from the title of this video that's going to be a GAC round because I was not able to stream due to my crappy internet. So we're going to be doing some GAC today. Hopefully it's not going to take too long up of a video. We're going to go and just kind of hit all these battles very quickly and then just kind of go through it as I would normally do in a GAC without all of the talking about other nonsense. So let's just go into it. This is my first battle I'm going to go after today. This is an EP Vader and Sith Trooper team. I've already kind of planned out what I wanted to use beforehand, so I think versus this one I'm going to be using the Rebels CLS trio. So let's just go for this one first. So in this one, I'm going to go stun Vader first because he is for sure the scariest one here. But you got to also keep in mind that Sith Trooper can get a bonus turn if I kill one of the guys. So we're going to stun him. I'm going to go kind of focus down EP a little bit, get some stuff there. But now I'm thinking about it, I probably should go for the Sith Trooper here because he's going to probably cleanse the other guys. But also at the same time, if I leave EP with his AoE, he could potentially stun my Chewbacca, and I don't really want that. So this is kind of like a kind of tricky one here for me, honestly. I'm not too sure what I want to do, but knowing that I can probably get some full TM on my guys soon, I can probably be able to do this onto EP to stop the stun, and then go for a stun here onto the Sith Trooper, and then just kind of focus down Vader, and we'll be good. So yeah, he's going to do that little thing there. We're going to get some counterattacks, and we should be good here for the doing one of those, getting some more heals going off, and the last hit here from Han. There we go. So I might have been able to play that a little bit differently, but, you know, there's going to be some AoEs going in and happening there, so, you know, it is what it is. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this next one I'm going to probably go after here is going to be this Phasma team. I'm going to probably just end up using Padmé versus the crew team because of the crews being really hard to kill with the crew lead. So I think versus this one I'm going to go for probably the Bounty Hunters. I don't really need them versus much of else in the other walls. So, and I don't really think there's going to be much good in the other back walls. So I think with using them here, I can probably get the most use out of them personally. So let's go for it. You got to keep in mind that with a Phasma Zeta, they have the immune to crits, just kind of like the Supreme Leader Kylo Zeta. But first things first, I kind of want to get an ability block here on a Phasma, stop the TM up, and then kind of get all my hits going on the weakest enemy, which is here, First Order TIE Pilot. And then just keep on doing some big hits here. Boom. Can't crit him still because he still got the advantage, but we can still try to knock him down. And this team, there's not a whole lot of DPS here, and I wasn't kind of sure which team I wanted to use here because I knew there wasn't a whole lot of DPS. They're not that crazy hard hitting. So I think I'm going to go just for the Bounty Hunters. I have a lot saved for my offense this time around, so even if I do see a little bit stronger of a back wall, I got plenty teams to use still. So boom, down goes Phasma. And on to the Stormtrooper. Gonna probably double tap him here. And yeah, I really like this Stormtrooper a lot. He's been getting crazy use out of me in like the TBs, in arenas, everything really. He's been a crazy tank. So there we go, 54 banners, not too shabby. And you know what, we're gonna go straight into the next battle here with using Padmé, and then we'll see what's in the back wall. So let's go into it. Padmé, where are you at, baby girl? So we gotta use Padmé with Anakin and GK. So I usually use these guys versus crews in particular because Anakin has healing immunities, and you can just kind of see early on this can go kind of sideways if you do not kind of handle the crews early on, because they can be very annoying. So we got to get rid of the taunt and those buffs, and you got to really hope in this one that you can land some of these healing immunities, or else you won't kill him. So you got to make sure that with Anakin being here on his basic, he can apply the healing immunities. There we go. We got one onto the crew. So in this instance, I'll probably just go all out onto crew so I can kill him early on, and then kind of worry about his other self, his OG Kylo. And then yeah, we'll be good from here. We're gonna get some more counters in here, and he's gone. There we go. The thing about Padmé's in any GAC is that she doesn't give out good banners because she can't regenerate her protection pool, but she can for sure regenerate her health pool, and that's pretty good. But just know that going in with any Padmé team, you won't be able to get max banners. But at the same time, you should also be going in there knowing that you're probably going to get an easy win versus most teams out there. Padmé's been able to beat a lot of teams out there for a while, I guess you could say, ever since she's really come out. Okay, so here I'm going to go maybe hopefully for a basic. There we go. Healing immunity is so clutch here. Without Anakin, you probably couldn't beat this team personally. I'm not too sure if there's any other Padmé teams without Anakin you could beat crew teams with. And actually at the moment, this is like my favorite counter versus crew teams because of how good they are now with relics, with everybody getting the Supreme Leader unlocked. So 51 is very standard versus a lot of these teams with Padmé. So let's see what's in the back wall. So back wall, what we got going here. So we got a Shaak Ti team, we got a Geos team, we got OG Finn with some stick raid and holdo action, we got the bounty hunters. So I'm probably going to come back to that wall in a little bit. I know I'll have a counter the Geos pretty easily with Trey and Scion. I could probably use a JTR versus one of these teams here. The Shaak Ti team is probably the scariest one here in the back wall. So versus this, I might just use my Supreme Nerd Kylo solo. We'll have to see. But I think for sure now we'll go on to this other front wall. See what we want to use here. We can see that we do have a Geos, a Grievous team with the droids. So this is probably the scariest one in my opinion. So for this one, I will be using for sure, for sure, some Shaak Ti and Rex and Fives. So this is like my favorite go-to counter versus the Grievous team and the droids in threes, because I feel like it's just so very clean. So there's no B2 here, so we can actually go and do a TM up here. We're gonna just cycle back to return so fast here. B2 in some cases can make this a little bit easier if you get some good RNG with landing some of those debuffs and making sure that he gets his bonus turn the right time. But in this one, it's kind of standard. It's a lot more standard, I guess you could say. In this one, actually, we're going to be going after B1 a lot because there's no B2 here. And we got to make sure we can lower those stacks so that we can land some more stuff onto the Grievous as the battle progresses. So we're going to just keep on hitting on the B1. Hitting on the B1. Lower some TM if we can. That's not bad at all. Get some of those counters in there. We can learn nice mass assist there. And we get, guess what? Guess what? We got the Annihilate. It's very clean actually, and it's even more clean without having to worry about B2 because of his constant, just constant dispels. It's really annoying at times. So yeah, we're gonna probably win this one for sure, but I don't know if we're gonna get full banners. This one usually is harder on getting full banners with. I might be able to, get full banners onto my Shaak Ti and my Fives, but probably not Rex. So we'll have to see if we can make that a possibility. So let's just actually give this to herself so she gets more speed up so we can for sure get a turn in before the Magna Guard does anything to us. So, what I might actually do here is I might actually give this back to Rex, because with all these counterattacks my Fives will be getting from having the Magna Guard be hitting him, he could probably get back up to full. So I might actually give this to Rex. I'm going to give that to Rex, heal him up a little bit. He looks pretty close to full. And let's just kind of see if we can get this stuff going. Still kind of close onto the Fives. Shaak Ti's for sure at full. This might kill them though, but I want to make sure I have the taunt as well. And it did. Okay, so it killed him, but is that full banners? Not full banners. So Fives was just barely off of getting full banners there, but it's okay. 53 is not bad versus a relic up Grievous team. I would for sure take that any day of the week. So there we go, onto that one. So very quickly, I'm not too sure what I want to use versus the other teams. So I think I'm going to go straight for the Trey Scion. 2v3 versus the bugs. This will work for sure because these are not relicked up Geos. So, excuse me, this should work really without any issues. The thing here is you got to make sure you can kind of get those pains to stick, which they do. So at this point in the battle, they're going to have pretty much a permanent taunt onto my Scion. They're going to have to hit him all the time, which is definitely a good thing. Versus the other teams, though, near the walls, I think the scariest ones so far we have to deal with are going to be the Newt team with Django and Ness that are relicked, and also the Shaak Ti team. Those are the last two teams I'm going to be kind of afraid of. But I do have a Kylo solo, and I also have a JKR, and I also have Luke, and Gas. I have a lot of stuff. So I think we'll be good here. We gotta just make sure we play it right. We don't overthink it too much. We just kind of go for the same wins over and over again. And look at that, we got 54 banners. So I think what I'm gonna just end up doing here is just using Gas versus the Shaak Ti team. I don't know if I want to be using a Kylo versus that, and I don't know if I want to be using my Gas versus the Newt team with the Django and the Nest in the top wall. I think that might not work too well. I think my Gas might die. So I might just end up using a Supreme Nerd Kylo versus that team. That's probably the last strongest team I have to deal with. So let's just say that one for very last. So I think for this one, we're going to be using our Gas. I got a lot of teams left to use as well. So I think versus this one, I'll be using Anakin with Gas and a third. I want to make sure I can still win this because this is still a full 2 501st plus Shaak Ti. So I think for this one, I might just be using an ARC Trooper rather. Just using ARC Trooper, trying to just kill them before they do anything to me. And I can probably, get some nice big hits here as well. I got a lot of counterattacks. We should be okay. We should definitely be okay. I don't see how this can go wrong. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not sure how this could go wrong. But let me just not speak too soon because that would really suck. Okay, so he's already down. That's not good. But we probably should dispel the buffs there. Dodge that. Nice. Not bad at all. We could probably go for... He's going to counter anyway, so maybe go for Shaak Ti. She doesn't have any of those things yet. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Uh-oh. She's already down. Uh-oh. Okay, down goes 5s. I'm going to go for Shaak Ti now. Shaak Ti's dead, and we're good. So that was a really pretty close one, I guess you could say, for like the most part. I wasn't very safe with that, but with what I had left, I don't know if all my other counters could have beat that reliably, and I got to really worry about that nuke team in the front wall. So I think that's an okay trade, in my opinion. I still got a JKR to use. I was checking the mods onto this nest. The JKR wouldn't work versus this because the nest is too high of HP. So I think what I might do here instead is probably just end up using the JKR versus the whatever this one is, the Dooku team here. So let's just kind of go for that. I got a Luke team I'm going to split up here as well. So let's just use the JKR, Jolie, and GMY. So Jolie and GMY, there we go. So this is the Night Sister with Dooku team. Gear 12 on all except for the Asajj. So we should still be able to beat this. Let's go for Dooku first. You know, mark him. He's out of there already. And yeah, this should be a pretty easy one. Should definitely be a pretty easy one. I gotta say, this guy's defenses are definitely not the worst, but like at the same time, they're kind of like there's like the defenses that kind of like you're not too sure what you want to do about, because they're not the worst teams, but they're not like the best teams. They're kind of like in the middle ground of teams where you're not sure what counters would work versus that. And I'm kind of like thinking a lot about this one, more than I usually do, about like what I want to use for my counters. So I really hope I've been choosing correctly, and if I'm not, I guess it could bite me back in the butt very, very quickly. We'll have to see. My biggest concern here is about the ships. If I can't handle the ships, which I have been struggling with recently in GAC, it's not looking good, guys. Okay, so there we go. Last one of those out of there. We're going to TM swap to probably my Jolie. He's already dead, or she's already dead. So 53, we lost banners on my Yoda. Wasn't paying attention, probably could have gotten those back, but oh well, oh well. So next up here, I still got a JTR, I got an EP Vader, and I got a Thrawn with Nihilus. Thrawn Nihilus is probably not going to get any use here. However, I think that my JTR can probably beat this team up pretty dang well. Either using the EP Vader versus this, or using JTR, I think either one will work just fine. I could even go for the EP Vader versus this Resistance team, but I think what I might do is just end up using JTR versus this, because I'm going to have a lot of dazes and just stopping the TM stuff, you know, immediately. And I know that this guy can probably do some big hits, but I think if I can kind of get him out of the picture early on, we'll be okay. So actually, I'm kind of in the middle of this. I'm not too sure what I want to use, EP Vader or the other ones. I think I might just go for EP Vader. I think it's going to be the safest one, personally. And I also have Thrawn here to fracture somebody, so let's go for it. Let's go for it. No more thinking about this one. I've been thinking about this one too long. So let's get some Merciless Massacre up going. We're going to get some nice hits off of B2. And then hopefully we can kill him. If we don't, then he's going to be lowered very, very heavily. And he's dead. Okay, perfect. So we didn't even need Thrawn in this one, believe it or not. But I'm not going to use him anywhere else. So I'm not too concerned, honestly. So is he going to get a turn? Okay, he gets one turn. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But he's at full now. And we're going to be good to go. Going to be good to go. So, yeah, I probably didn't need Thrawn, but at the same time, where else would I be using him? I don't know. I don't know where else I would be using my Thrawn. Nice little stun there. Save that for full banners. Get him another stun locked for a little bit longer. Give that to Vader, and Vader goes and blows him up. So, there we go. 54 banners. We used the Thrawn. Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see for sure. I'm not too sure. Okay, so that's that. We're going to save that last new team for a Kylo solo. I don't like that team at all. That's a scary team, in my opinion. But also, we have our JTR to use here, and we also have a Luke. So we're going to probably use JTR, BB-8, and 3PO. Where's 3PO, actually? Is he up here? Did I skim past him? Oh, we did. Okay. So, yeah, we'll be using 3PO on this one. This is a Resistance team with some stick rate and Holdo action. So let's see if we can get some of that. Perfect. We got that to the stick. So I think Holdo has a cleanse onto somebody, and Finn has a mass cleanse. So what I might do here is worry about the mass cleanse first, and then focus down the we'll focus down the attacker here, I think. Let me give this 3 stacks to my BB-8, just so I can get closer to my destiny if I do happen to lose banners. Excuse me. Excuse me. So there we go. We got 3 of those. She cleansed the person that I like to have her cleanse. That's perfect, actually. And I think she's gonna die. Almost gonna die there. Let's get some of these up there. She's going to be dodging all of them. That's perfect. We'll give that over to Finn again. And let's do Mass Assist onto actually this person. Onto Holdo because I don't want to waste it on to my Stick Rey. And there we go. This is a nice little win here. Let me get this over to Holdo again. Try to get the Destiny off if they ever happen to make a move. Okay, so he's an AoE, but I'm pretty sure we just blocked it all with our foresight. So we're pretty good here. This is a very, very easy and clean win. I was thinking about either using this versus this resistance team or use it versus that other team that we just fought with our Vader, and I think this is probably the best bet personally because I'm not too sure if this could have beaten that separatist droid team. I don't know. I have no idea, but we're gonna go for this anyways. And also, let me know what you guys think. In JTR and 3s, do you guys prefer using a BB-8 or a JTR BB-8 with R2, or do you guys like using the JTR BB-8 with 3PO? Because I've been using both, and I think that 3PO is just very, very consistent in regards to the team in general and like what they can counter. It's like so much more reliable. So this is like a 54 banner win here. Nothing bad at all. I love this team a lot. So the last team I'm going to be using before we go into the Kylo solo is going to be the Luke team with probably just Hermit Yoda. I don't think I need Hermit Yoda versus anything else. If I use a third there, it's going to be overkill. If you guys have seen my other videos and me just streaming this versus other teams, this is definitely overkill with a third. So Luke is going to be Luke here. If you guys did not know this, he's going to be Luke, reducing their speed. And then, yeah, they're all going to die here. They're all going to die. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, guys. Let's get a stun anyways. The stun, we just barely took our turn. And I'll get some more of this. Let's save the protection heal, because we're going to get some hits off. And now we'll do the protection heal. Is it going to be full banners? Oh, I really hope so. I really hope so. Ooh, we're so close. Come on, Luke. Come on. Okay, that should do it right there. That looks full to me. If that's not full, I don't know what is full. That's got to be full 55. Come on. There it is. 55 banners. So, yeah, definitely don't need a third in some of these bounty hunter counters. I've used them before. You don't need them. But it's good to see it still works. And it's good to have Luke for instances like that where I can use him like that. It's very, very nice. So I think in this one we're going to be using our Kylo solo. Let's look at all the ones we didn't even use at all. So we didn't even use our Watt, which is very, very unfortunate. We didn't even use our Wampa, some of our First Order. We have Echo that we haven't used at all, some First Order. Nihilus we haven't used. So we still had some other teams to use here, but it's okay. The guys had an okay defense, and we're going to be beating it without really any issues, but we gotta make sure that we can handle his back wall with ships. So I think for the first turn here, I'm going to go and stun the Nest. I got to stun Nest, maybe kill her. Okay, not quite, but not too shabby. Maybe this can kill her. Almost. It killed the other guy. I killed the new. Okay, now it's just the Jango, and I think Jango's dead. Goodbye, Jango. 55 banners, let's go! Okay, so let's see what's in the ships, and I'm pretty sure what I've seen from his, previous, what I would expect for him to use. I would be seeing, a GK with the Y-Wing and the Rex, but there's no Rex here. There's actually 5s instead of the Anakin, so not that bad of the fleet. I'm not too sure how this will kind of pan out without the Rex. It might be a little bit easier, but you know what? Let's just kind of go into it. I did save my Malevolence for this one. I set my GK on defense to make it a little bit tougher for him, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be using the Hyena and Vulture for sure, and then using these bugs. So I'm going to be using Sunfac, and then I'm going to bring in the Spy for the first reinforcement, and then for the other ones, I'll be using an Ebonhawk, Karth's ship, and also a Plo Koon. So this is what I've been using previously in my temps versus this team. And it's been working pretty good so far. There is some RNG. Hopefully the RNG does not screw me over here. I got to make sure I can win this one. Okay, so first things first, we're going to get this onto Anakin. Okay, it's on Anakin. There we go. No buff immunity though. That's not good. But let's see. Come on. We're going to lose our Y-Wing, or our Vulture rather, to the Y-Wing. An AoE comes in. I'm going to be doing an AoE on themselves so I can get some offense down, hopefully on the Anakin. We got it. We got another Vulture in here. Okay, we can target down their Anakin if I can target him. There we go. There we go. Come on. We got 7-star Vulture here. I really hope that this can work. I would love if this could work. So there's no Rex. We got to keep that in mind. He has a freaking Houndstooth on. My gosh, wow. Another Houndstooth. I've never seen a guy using Houndstooth on defense like this before. Maybe it's a common thing. I'm not too sure. So he does have no vultures, but I'm not going to give that onto Houndstooth. I think that's a waste. That seems like a waste to me. So in this one, I'm probably... Do we have a breach? The breach did stick. Oh, yikes. So the breach stuck. I could call in my soldier, but they already have all of their loyalty up. So now I'm thinking, what do I want to use here? I could either use a Plo Koon to just cleanse it all off, but once he cleanses it all off, it's kind of pointless. To me, it's kind of pointless. There's not going to get much done with Plo Koon here. Karth could dispel all the buffs, but then again, Houndstooth has his breach, and he's going to keep that breach. If I bring in the spy, he can probably kill one person, but after that, it's not going to do me much good. And also keeping in mind here that they have the unending loyalty on everybody. So what I might do here is just call in and bring another vulture. I don't know why I would bring in any of those reinforcements. They do not seem like they're going to help me whatsoever at all. But we can still try to win this thing. He's in his little stealth there, but I can for sure still hit up other guys that are surrounding him with all this stuff. Another ultimate. Wow, that's a fast ultimate. That is a fast ultimate. So we just lost everybody, and that's a GG. How does this work sometimes, guys? You guys gotta let me know how this works. I have such a big, hard struggle using some of these guys. It is really annoying to me at times. Oh my gosh. So I could probably kill Anakin and go clean this up with a different team. But thinking about it, which guy could I bring in that could make it a little bit easier for myself? I don't know. I maybe should have kept my Houndstooth for this instance. I probably should have, but I didn't. So yikes. Well, Anakin's gonna die. That guy's kind of low. I could probably kill him off after loyalty, or I could just kind of beef him up a little bit. Maybe I beef him up a little bit with our Plo Koon. Maybe. Come on. Anakin should die here. Please die, Anakin. Please die, buddy. Don't bring in Plo Koon. You brought in Plo Koon! Gosh dang it! Oh my gosh, guys. I hate ships so much. I have said it before in my other streams. I really hate ships. I don't like the mode at all. I really don't like it. So yeah, here we go. We're going to lose this one. So this went horribly. Okay, I'm going to just save all the ranting for a different time. I'm not going to worry about it in today's video. I really forgot about keeping my Akbar in my Millennium Falcon. So you know what we're going to do again is use our Race Falcon. We're going to probably lose this one, guys, just to forewarning you, but it is what it is. I don't know what else I could have done to make this not be such a bad loss. Ships are just very hard for me at the moment. I don't have that great of relics on my characters for my ships. So we're very lacking. We are hard lacking most times in most days. Let me just bring in the bigs. Let me bring in, I don't know, one of those guys. What else? Bring in one of these. I have really got no idea here. Maybe one of the dispels. We're just going to go for it. So, Hyena is 7-star for me. Vulture is 5-star. And I still struggle all the time versus these ships. And I feel like I'm not misplaying that much. Maybe I am, but I don't know. I need a crash course on how to use how to use this team, guys. I need a crash course desperately. Desperately. Let me get this up. They're going to be hitting up on that guy a lot. Cleanse. Come on, there we go. Do some of these hits. Maybe a big hit here. Nope. So there's a loyalty on their end. We're going to do a nice little hit here. Wow, that just shredded all their stuff. Oh my gosh. That just won them all. They lost all their protection there. Oh my gosh. This is a crazy good ship. You know what? I should just be using this firsthand if I see a ship like this. I am actually so curious if... gosh, I'm so curious to see if this actually is way better with just using this whole fleet firsthand. I feel like it might be. Okay, so the Y-Wing is about to die. I gotta kill the Y-Wing, so I might just bring in the Resistance X-Wing just to kill it. Just to kill this thing. So, let me just do one of these hits here. So he's going to die. Anakin gets his bonus turn. You're going to get a little bit big hit there onto the... onto my bigs. Come on. Alert. Is it the Plo? No, it's a Houndstooth. Okay, so it's a Houndstooth. You got to worry about this guy. Okay, down goes the bigs. Ah, we gotta focus and heal up our guy again. Oh no. Another AoE would do it. It would do it. We dispelled that. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on. No! The Rey's Falcon is done. It is dead. Please kill him. There we go. Anakin's dead. Fives. We gotta worry about fives. We can probably beat this team, guys, but it's gonna make us lose this whole match. But at least we're getting full clears. I mean, I don't know. What else do I want here? Let me just go for... Gosh, what do I want here? Let's go for Cassian's Ewing. Go for Cassian's Ewing. And then let's just go for big hits on the fives. I did the wrong special. That's great. That's so great. Oh my gosh. This whole thing goes to show you how little I know about my ships without using the negotiator. I don't know what ships are good outside of the negotiator. I really don't. Oh my gosh. I'm going to save the thing there. I got one of these to dispel with. But yeah, they're going to bring in some Ahsoka action. I'm going to be probably dead here in a little bit. Oh my gosh. I mean, we got Holdo's maneuver. We got the maneuver off. We got the maneuver off, guys. That's all that matters, right? Alright, so bring him in, give that there, I guess. And now, you know, let's go all in on Ahsoka. Let's go all in on Ahsoka. Ooh, Ahsoka's about dead. She's about dead. Oh, but she cleansed herself. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. How about we kind of just hit up on Bosk a little bit? They got no reinforcements. I got no reinforcements. This is just kind of mano-y-mano with what we got. Kind of just down to the wire stuff here. Hardcore stuff. Very hardcore stuff. Dispel that junk. And maybe kill Ahsoka here. That would be pretty huge. There we go. Ahsoka's dead. Oh my gosh. So annoying. The X-Wing is kind of nice. I like the X-Wing a lot. And I've been saying this for a long time now. I really... Oh, here we go. Wow. We're going to be losing this here soon. I've been saying this for a long time, though. With the whole Resistance fleet, we just need, like, one more team. And one more, I guess, not team, but one more character here to make this kind of round off the whole faction. It's so close to being so great. We lost it there, but it's so close to being so great, guys. And I would love to see this whole fleet be good. I mean, looking at the First Order team, they are so good. I don't know why it's so different for the Resistance. They just never got the love that they deserved. I don't know. Let's just bring in 3 guys. This should clean them up. If this does not clean them up, I'm going to be very upset. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Maybe get one of those advantage going there. Let me get a nice little thing here onto my silencer. Oh my gosh. Some more TM up. Let's get Breach onto the border, I guess Hunted, rather. Ah, my gosh. He's about dead. Down goes Plo, hopefully. There he goes. And now it's just Houndstooth. So we had a 3-shot this one. In the future, guys, I'll be doing tests from here on out. Actually, my arenas versus this team in particular with Y-Wing in the starting lineup without Houndstooth. Seeing how well the whole Resistance fleet does. I would love to see if the Resistance can beat it, because when we just go into... I've had now two cleanups where I've had to go in with my Resistance fleet, where I've almost beat it, and I have beaten it close, with having them all be preloaded, and I've been so close to winning. And I would love to see if going at it from the very start without having them all preloaded to see if it can still work. So that's like my one thing I would love to see. So I might do some tests there in a little bit. But for today, we're going to lose. It is what it is. We got so close. Ships are my downfall in JC 100%. So I got to be working on this myself. 33 banners for the 3rd time to clean up. 3-shot it. And we're going to be just barely shy of it, yeah. So if we would have 1-shot, we would have won easy because we got like 33. We would have gotten like 20 plus banners. 20, yeah, we would have won for sure if we just 1-shot it. But we didn't, so GG to Rev. Definitely a hard round for the ships. I always struggle versus ships, guys. They're my biggest downfall. I want to change that, though, so badly. So, guys, thanks for watching today's stream. Not really stream, but more of like a GAC recording. Hopefully my internet comes back for the next streams because I would love to stream some more. I like streaming with you guys. You guys are awesome. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it around, and sub the channel if you guys are new here. Yeah, more videos to come, more streams hopefully. Thanks for watching, guys. Go check out Discord, go check out Patreon, all that stuff down below in the description. Until next time, guys, I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one.